I think I may have found the worst anime ever made. A few days ago, I posted a poll asking people what they'd like to see on this channel going forward. And despite the fact that only about 16 people, including myself, responded, I got an overwhelming answer of doing a weekly anime review. And so as such, I found myself in the predicament of not knowing what anime to review. So I made the brilliantly stupid decision to let a randomizer wheel decide what show I was gonna watch. Here's what I got. One Hit Kill Sister is one heck of a weird title, and vaguely reminiscent of a certain other anime that came out not too long ago. But let's see how it stands up. After watching the first episode, I noticed something dramatically important. I really did not want to continue watching this show. Oh lord, was it bad. The anime doesn't really have anything interesting going for it. The very, very plain protagonist, even more plain somehow than all other isekai protagonists, literally just gets transported to another world by Truck-kun once again, and somehow manages to will his sister along with him, and that's it. They just go on quests, and she's the OP one instead of he, and she defeats everything for him. It's nothing all that unique. There's not really any special sauce to it. Just the simple fact that the sister is the OP one this time doesn't really give this show anything all that interesting. And look, we don't need every anime to be an Oshinoko, Hyoka, or Bakemonogatari, but there needs to be some substance to the show, right? Well, as I'd come to find out, this show has a substance abuse problem. Well, that doesn't sound exactly right. It has a problem with lacking any substance, which is not really the same problem as a substance abuse problem. Anyways, episode by episode, all that happens is the main character takes on quests that he's not really suited for and ends up in a situation in which he needs his sister saving him. And she comes in and in the matter of a couple of seconds, saves him.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What? What the fuck?
It's really quite boring. And don't get me wrong, I love slice of life anime. Like, I really love slice of life anime. And I love cute girls doing cute things. Simple anime are really enjoyable to me. But this show isn't a simple show. It's just a boring show. It's not that it's understated and enjoyable. More so, it's just nothing. There's no substance to it whatsoever. It leaves me feeling as if I wasted my time watching it.
So, anyways,
I decided, against my better judgment, to watch every single episode that has been released up to the point of recording this.
But why?
And frankly, after 5 20-minute episodes, I don't think that I will ever remember this show past uploading this video. It feels so copy and paste. All of the bad parts of isekai, they just decide, you know what? We could make an anime out of that and people will love it. It doesn't matter that it's bad, right? Right? It doesn't matter this is all of the stuff people complain about. They'll love it. Oh boy, does that not make for a good formula for making an anime? As a member of the Isekai Council, we do not claim this show, One Hit Kill Sister, the worst anime ever made, as one of our amazing, brilliant, beautiful isekai. It is not one of us.
My name is Joe Biden. I love ice cream.
Now, I will caveat that this one character's character design is somewhat interesting. But that's the only redeeming quality throughout this entire show. And that definitely does not make up for all of the other trash. The story might as well be non-existent. Literally nothing happens virtually ever. And there was nothing to get invested in whatsoever. The music and sound effects were almost non-existent. Half the time I felt like it was eerily quiet and just lacking any sort of ambience, which made the show really, frankly, hard to watch. The animation was very lackluster and very, very copy and paste. I mean, look at some of these scenes.
終えたくらいのレベルだけどね。でも嬉しいよ。
しかし私が何十何百と倒してきたモンスターの経験値は朝日には加算されていなかったんだな。
自分が与えたダメージ値の分しか入ってこないみたいだね。もしくはその戦闘における貢献度かな。ヒーラーなら回復量とか、支援職ならバフデバフをかけた回数とか、そういうことか。
バフバブバブ。
まあとにかく俺自身が頑張って攻撃しないとダメみたい。
そうか。なら簡単にレベルを上げる方法があるぞ。
お、何？
This is something that you would see maybe in a off-brand, but in an actual anime, it's kind of pathetic. And it's not even just the animation. Look at some of these keyframes. They just don't look very good. I cannot possibly imagine that there is virtually anybody who will go out there and say, yeah, One Hit Kill Sister, that was my favorite anime. I love that anime. It was so good. I loved the part where the sister was there and she was there and she killed the things with one hit and it was really cool. I love that show. Best show I've ever seen. Best anime. I love anime. I've definitely watched this show. Or perhaps, goddamn, that shit the best goddamn anime I've ever seen. I love my sister just as much as anybody ever should love their sister. And boy, howdy, was this anime really just right there for me, mama. That's what I say. Anime of the year, for sure, 10 out of 10. We all love our sisters down here in Alabama. This show is absolute dog nuts. I don't get it. My brain hurts trying to come up with a reason why somebody would possibly want to watch this show. Please tell me if you are someone who has enjoyed this. Tell me why. I want to know. I can only imagine the mental hoops that you have to jump through to convince yourself to watch this show. It is terrible. That being said, I suppose if you are some guy who really, really wishes he had a very, very overly loving big sister, then maybe, just maybe, you could figure out how to justify watching this show. But I highly, highly don't suggest it.